All right, good morning. I am the Pip Messiah, your host for the Quiet Storm live trading session for July 17th, 2025. Go ahead and get some things set up here real quick. Literally just woke up about 4 minutes ago, so I'm a little behind schedule. We've got literally a crap load of things to review before we can catch up for this morning. So it's going to be a busy morning. So let's go ahead and get started here. So before I get started, I'm going to briefly explain what it is that we're doing here. We're going to dive straight into the trading for the night. We're looking at a chart of New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. We called a 15-minute trade on stream last night for that pair. As you can see, it's about to hit take profit now. So we're looking forward to that. The squiggly colored lines that you see on your chart are the exponential moving averages. An exponential moving average is a graphical representation of the average of the last number of a certain number of candles. In this case, you have the yellow line, which is the 5 exponential moving average, and the red line, which is the 13 exponential moving average. If you're looking on any asset, in this case NZD USD, on any time frame, in this case the 30-minute, if the red line, the 13 exponential moving average, it's over the yellow line, the 5 exponential moving average, that means that the sellers are in control of the market on that asset on that time frame. Conversely, if the 5 exponential moving average, the yellow line, is over the red exponential moving average, the 13 EMA, that means that the sellers are in control of the market on that asset on that time frame. Now let's take a look at the other three. You have the 50 exponential moving average, the aqua line, the 200 exponential moving average, the gray line, and the 800 exponential moving average, the blue line. If these lines appear in this particular order, blue on the top, gray in the middle, and aqua on the bottom, that means that you are in a downtrend on that particular asset on that particular time frame. Conversely, if the aqua is on the top, the gray is in the middle, and the blue is on the bottom, that means that you're in an uptrend on that particular asset on that particular time frame. Any other combination of aqua gray and blue or blue gray aqua is consolidation. That means that price action is moving sideways, and you never want to enter the market on any pair on any time frame in consolidation. So putting that quickly together for an analysis on New Zealand dollar versus the United States dollar on the 30-minute time frame, the sellers are in control of the market and we're in a downtrend. And we have 2 time frames, what we've called a sell, where we have that demarcation of exponential moving averages. So this is the reason why we entered those trades. So what we're going to do now is we're going to enter a 15-minute pacing of possible opportunities to enter the market on a buy or sell basis. TradingView will do all the work in terms of alerts for that. And we're going to work our way through the trades that we have for the night. So first things, a quick eyeball for our watch list to make sure nothing hit take profit while we were between sessions. And the answer is no. We did hit take profit on euro versus the New Zealand dollar about 5 hours ago. And let's take a look at all the trades that we have. And like I said, there's quite a bunch. Starting with Great British Pound versus the Swiss franc, it called a sell at around 10:30 last night. It turned around and broke stop loss, so this trade is now invalidated. You have UB1, which is a futures call. We have blue, gray, aqua, so it's a downtrend. So we will be entering this trade. This is a sell opportunity to 111.17. It's going to be a short position. Open our parameters, 111.17. Oh gosh. I'm not quite sure why this is not giving me precisely what I want tonight. But we're not going to get frustrated, are we? There we go. Let's give ourselves a little bit more room on this stop. Let's get this called out in terms of parameters. One more business of cleanup. If you are following along here, for futures, I'm using Top Step X. For crypto perpetuals, I am using Liquid Brokers. I'm going to drop the link for that now. And the second broker I'm going to be using tonight is LHFX. This is for everything else that I call, with the exception of crypto perpetuals. If you're following along in terms of the trades that I'm going to be calling and you want to keep abreast of them yourself, I'm going to drop the link to TradingView, which is going to give you an updated list in live time of all the trades that we're calling. And if you're interested in joining my private trading group, Project Genesis, where I'm calling these trades 24/7, this is free of charge for you to join. All you have to do is get access to Telegram. If you're on a phone, then you need to download that asset. If you're on the web, a tablet, or a laptop, you can do this on a web basis. You just need to provide it with your phone number, and you should be set to go there. So, gotta forgive me, this is my first time using StreamYard, so I am getting used to this. So there's Liquid Brokers, there's LHFX, there's TradingView, and here's going to be the Telegram link to Project Genesis. All right, so with that, let's get back to this work. We have UB1. This is a futures call. It's going to be a 30-minute confirmation, market execution sell. For a 3.48 risk to reward ratio. The take profit is going to be 111.17. It's going to be for 87 pips. The stop loss is going to be 115.01. And that's going to be for 25 pips. And the entry price is going to be 114.08. And here's your first call, UB1, 30-minute confirmation, market execution sell, entry price 114.08, stop loss 115.01 for 25 pips. Take profit is 87 pips. Sorry, $111.17 for 87 pips. And a Bristol reward ratio of 3.48. All right, so let's go ahead and get this audited. Moving on to the next trade. We have ZB1, another futures. We have blue, gray, aqua. This is a sell opportunity that's valid. This is going to be a sell to 109.26. It's going to be a sell position from current price. Going to give ourselves some extra wiggle room on the stop loss. Let's go ahead and get these parameters done. This time is going to be ZB1. Again, a 30-minute confirmation, market execution sell. With a risk-reward ratio of 3.50. Take profit is 109.26. And that is for 63 pips. Stop loss is 112.11. It's going to be for 18 pips. And entry price is going to be 111.25. Go ahead and get that added. Next up, we have Jasmine versus Tether. This is a call from 4:30 in the morning, so just after the live yesterday, that already hit take profit on a buy. We have TN1, again, another sell opportunity. This is a futures. We have blue, gray, Aqua downtrend, so we're going to be entering this on a sell to 111.11. From current price, a short position. All right, here we go. Here we have another one. Good morning, TJ. There's ZB1, and I'm going to get it started to get the parameters for TN1. It's my first time again using Streamlabs for Stream. I do love StreamYard for Stream. I do love the platform. It's getting me a little bit of trouble finding where things are, but that'll speed up over the next few days. 111.11 for 44 pips. Stop loss is going to be 112.07, and that's going to be for 12 pips. And entry price is going to be 112.01. And here's your next call. TN1, 30-minute confirmation. Market execution sell. Entry price is 112.01. Stop loss is 112.07 for 12 pips. Take profit is 111.11 for 44 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.50. Let's move on to our next call. It's going to be ZN1. So this trade did hit stop loss. This trade is invalidated, so we won't be getting into that one. We have the euro versus the Danish krone. That hits take profit on us already. It was called at 6:30 in the morning. Hit take profit at 12:45 p.m. We have peanut versus tether, also hit take profit, which was called at 2:30 in the morning yesterday. Hit take profit at 1 o'clock yesterday. We have Sonic versus Tether. This one we can enter. We have Aqua Gray Blue. This is an uptrend. This is going to be a buy to 0.25059. This is a crypto perpetual trade, so you will find it on liquid brokers. Long position. Change your parameter on this on the take profit to 0.25059. We'll give ourselves some extra room for the stop. Let's get in these parameters. All right, so this is going to be a 15-minute confirmation. Again, this is Sonic, SONIC versus Tether, USDT. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy for a 3.63 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 0.25059. That's going to be for 1,522 pips. Stop loss is 0.23118. That's going to be for 419 pips. 0.23537. All right, it's now 225. There's probably some other futures calls that kind of got called out. We'll get to that at the end of our current queue as we continue our push through the trades for this evening. Here's your next signal. Sonic versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.23537. Stop loss is 0.23118 for 419 pips. Take profit is 0.25059 for 1,522 pips, and a risk to reward ratio of 3.63. Moving onward. We have Sol versus the United States dollar. That is a cryptocurrency spot trade. We're going to enter this trade on a buy to 177.29. It's going to be a long position from current price. Going to shorten up this stop a little bit. And you're going to be able to find Sol versus United States dollar on Liquid Brokers and LHFX. Let me grab the template for blue trades because we're going to need that for this. And this is going to be SOL USD, Solana versus the United States dollar. This is 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy for a 3.15 risk to reward ratio. Entry price is going to be $172.32. Stop loss is going to be $170.74. And that's going to be 458 pips. And take profit is going to be $177.29. That's going to be for 497 pips. And here's your next call. Solana versus the United States dollar, 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 172.32. Stop loss is 170.74 for 158 pips. Take profit is going to be 177.29 for 497 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.15. Moving on to the next trade. We have Solana versus Tether. Same setup. We have aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. Going to be taking this buy opportunity to 177.41. It's going to be a long position from current price to 177.44. Going to shorten up the stop just a little bit. Let's grab this parameters. This is going to be a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this pair on Liquid Brokers. As you can hear by the additional dings, there are additional opportunities to enter the market. So we'll get to those as we catch up. Like I said, we do have quite a lot of ground to cover. Risk to reward ratio is going to be 3.15. Take profit is 177.44. That's going to be for 517 pips. Stop loss is going to be 170.63. That's going to be for 164 pips. And entry price is going to be 172.27. And here's your next call of the night. Solana versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 172.27. Stop loss is 170.63 for 164 pips. Take profit is 177.44 for 517 pips. And the risk to reward ratio of 3.15. Moving onward, we have AR versus Tether. Again, we have aqua, gray, blue. This is an uptrend. We're taking this on a buy to 7.83. It's a long position from current price. Let's go ahead and get these parameters in. This is AR, augmented reality versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Risk to reward ratio is 2.93. Take profit is 7.83. It's going to be for 41 pips. Stop loss is 7.28. It's going to be for 14 pips. And entry price is 7.42. And here's your next call. AR USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 7.42. Stop loss is 7.28 for 14 pips. Take profit is 7.83 for 41 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 2.93. Let's move on. Next up is GLM versus Tether. Same setup, aqua gray blue, that's an uptrend. This is going to be a long position to 0.2727. Let's grab these parameters. GLM versus Tether. Market execution buy on a 15-minute confirmation. It's going to be a 3.95 risk to reward ratio. Take profit at 0.2727. That's going to be for 87 pips. Again, you'll find this pair on liquid brokers. Stop loss is going to be 0.2618. It's going to be for 22 pips. Entry price is going to be 0.2640. And here's your next signal. GLM USDT, 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.2640. Stop loss is 0.2618 for 22 pips. Take profit is 0.2727 for 87 pips and a risk to reward ratio of 3.95. All right, moving on. We have Portal versus Tether. This is not a valid trade. We have gray, aqua, blue. That's in consolidation, but the trade is taking off on us. We won't be entering that particular trade. We have PolyX versus Tether. We have aqua, gray, and blue. That is an uptrend. We'll be entering that one. It's going to be a buy to 0.1588. It's going to be a long from current price. Let's grab this bad boy. It's going to be PolyX versus Tether. You'll find this on liquid brokers. Risk reward ratio of 3.00. Take profit of 0.1588. That's going to be for 42 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.1532. It's going to be for 14 pips. Entry price is going to be 0.1546. Let's get this added. Moving on. We have Zero versus Tether. We have aqua, gray, blue. I'm going to take this on a buy. This is 2.339. It's going to be a long position from current price. Grab these parameters. Zero versus Tether. Risk reward ratio of 3.32. Take profit is 2.339. That's going to be for 123 pips. Again, you'll find this on liquid brokers. Stop loss is 2.179. for 37 pips. Entry price of 2.216. And here's your next call. 0 USDT. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 2.216. Stop loss is 2.179 for 37 pips. Take profit is 2.339 for 123 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.32. Let's get this added to our list. Got a decent pace thus far, so let's keep going. We have Matisse versus Tether. We are already in this trade, so I'm not going to call it again. We have Quintus versus Tether. This trade's moved quite a bit into profit, so we're not going to take it. But that is going to hit take profit. We have Neo versus Tether. This gives us an opportunity. This is aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. It's going to be a buy to 6.90. From current price is going to be a long position. Let's go ahead and grab these parameters. This time it's going to be Neo coin versus Tether. Again, you will find this on liquid brokers. Risk reward ratio of 3.25. Take profit of 6.90. That's going to be for 26 pips. Stop loss is going to be 6.56. That's going to be for 8 pips. And entry price is going to be 6.64. And here's your next call of the night. Neo USDT. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 6.64. Stop loss is 6.56 for 8 pips. Take profit is 6.90 for 26 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.25. Moving onwards. We have a CeeLo versus Tether. Again, we have aqua gray blue. It's going to be a buy to 0.3519. Long position from current price. Again, you will find this pair on liquid brokers. Let's grab the parameters for that. CeeLo, CeLO, USDT. Risk reward ratio of 3.26. Take profit is 0.3519. That's going to be 411 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.3374. That's going to be for 34 pips. Entry price is going to be 0.3408. And here's your next call of the night. CeeLo versus USDT. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.3408. Stop loss is 0.3374, 0.34 pips. Take profit is 0.3519 for 111 pips, or a risk to reward ratio of 3.26. All right, I've got to step away for a little moment. This is Satoshi versus Tether. I never take this because the price is so micro. You literally can't make more than a few cents of profit unless you heavily over leverage, which I never recommend. So we're going to pick back up with Jupiter versus Tether. 1 second. All right then. Jupiter versus Tether. Price is kind of taking off on us, so we won't enter this trade. That will hit take profit. Let's move on. We've got Flow versus Tether. We'll go ahead and take a stab at this one because it's not that far off. This is aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. This is going to be a buy to 0.415. It's going to be a long position from current price. And this is going to be Flow versus USDT, Flow versus Tether. You'll find this on Liquid Brokers. Risk reward ratio of 2.75. Take profit of 0.415. That's going to be for 11 pips. Stop loss of 0.400. It's going to be for 4 pips. An entry price of 0.44. And here's your next call of the night. Flow versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.404. Stop loss is 0.400 for 4 pips. Stop loss is 0.415 for 11 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 2.75. Let's get this added and move on. Next up, Knot versus Tether. again, this is aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. Going to take this on a buy to 0.00249. A long position from current price. Go ahead and capture this up. This again is another 15-minute market execution buy. You'll find this pair on liquid brokers. Risk reward ratio of 2.88. Take profit is 0.002490. That's going to be for 121 pips. Stop loss is 0.002327. That's going to be for 42 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.002369. And here's going to be your next call. Not versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.002369. Stop loss is 0.002327 for 42 pips. Take profit is going to be 0.002490 for 121 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 2.88. Let's move on to our next trade. It's going to be Store J versus Tether. We're already in that trade, so we're not going to call it again. We have ICX versus Tether. We're already in that trade, so we're not going to call it again. We have EOS versus USD. We'll go ahead and call this. This is a spot cryptocurrency. So you're going to find this on liquid brokers and LHFX. It's going to be a buy to 0.5718. It's going to be a long position from current price. Grab our parameters for this because this is a blue trade. Again, a 15-minute confirmation. This time EOS versus the United States dollar. It's going to be a 2.68 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 0.5718. That's going to be for 150 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.5512. That's going to be for 56 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.5568. And here's your next call. EOS versus the United States dollar. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.5568. Stop loss is 0.5512 for 56 pips. Take profit is 0.5718 for 150 pips. Risk to reward ratio of 2.68. Told you guys I'm still learning Streamlabs, so I didn't know I had that widget. That is pretty damn cool. I like it. All right, moving on. We have SNX USDT. This has already moved on us. We do have aqua gray blue that will hit take profit, so we won't be entering that particular trade. We have NEO versus the United States dollar. We did enter this on a perpetual trade basis. Now we're going to enter it on a spot trade basis. This is going to be a buy to 6.87. And you will find this on liquid brokers and on LHFX. NEO USD. This is a 15-minute confirmation market execution buy with a 3.26 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 6.87. That's going to be for 200. Hold on, where we at? 2,369 pips. Stop loss is going to be 6.56. That's going to be for 727 pips. And entry price is going to be 6.63. And here's your next call of the night. NEO USD, 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 6.63. Stop loss is 6.56 for 727 pips. Take profit is 6.87 for 2,369 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.26. All right, moving on to our next signal. We have ACT versus USDT. That's ACT versus Tether. We have aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend, so we will be entering this. It's a long position to 0.04992. Long position from current price. This is a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on liquid brokers. Let's grab these parameters for you. ACT USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a risk to reward ratio of 4.01. Take profit is going to be 0.04992. That's going to be for 389 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.04506. That's going to be for 97 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.04603. Here's your next call of the night. It's going to be ACT versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.04603. Stop loss is 0.04506 for 97 pips. Take profit is 0.04992 for 389 pips, and a risk to reward ratio of 4.01. Moving on, we have ZK versus Tether. This kind of moved a little too far for us, so we won't be taking that particular trade. That is going to hit take profit. We have IO versus Tether. Okay, same thing. Moved a little too far for us, but it's going to hit take profit. That is an uptrend. We have Quantum versus Tether. Again, moved a little too far for us, but that is going to hit take profit. That is aqua gray blue, an uptrend. Have Rescoin versus Tether. Same thing, the aqua gray blue. That is going to hit take profit. Has moved a little too far for us. We have Axis versus Tether. This one is nice for us. This is aqua gray blue, an uptrend. I'm going to take this on a buy to 2.713. It's going to be a long position from current price. Let's grab these parameters. Axis, AXS, USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. It's going to be a 3.14 risk to reward ratio. To take profit, 2.713. That's going to be for 91 pips. Stop loss is going to be 2.593. And that's going to be for 29 pips. And entry price is going to be 2.2622. 2.622. Again, this is the crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on Liquid Brokers. And here's your next call of the night. Axis versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation, a market execution buy. Entry price, 2.622. Stop loss, 2.593 for 29 pips. Take profit, 2.713 for 91 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.14. Let's get this added to the watch list and keep going. Again, we've been calling trades for an hour straight. We are still not caught up. We have One versus Tether. This has moved too far on us, so it's almost a 50% to take profit. That will hit. Have Ethereum Classic. That's beyond 50% to take profit. That's going to hit take profit. We have Optimum versus Tether. That's moved a little too far for us, but that's going to hit take profit. We have Ethereum Classic versus the United States dollar. That is beyond 50% to take profit. That's going to hit. We have XAI to Tether. We will take that one. That's going to be a buy to 0.0678. It's going to be a long from current price. Oops. Let's go ahead and capture this. This is going to be XAI, USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy, a perfect 3.00 risk to reward ratio. To take profit, 0.0678. That's going to be for 33 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.0634. And that's going to be for 11 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.0645. go. Here's your next call of the night. XAI versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.0645. Stop loss is 0.0634 for 11 pips. Take profit is 0.0678 for 33 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.00. Let's get this added to the watch list. And we are making progress. LPT versus Tether. Again, we'll be entering this. This is aqua gray blue in an uptrend to 7.320. That's going to be a long position from current price. All right, so this is going to be LPT USDT, LPT versus Tether. You'll find this pair on liquid brokers. It's a 15-minute confirmation market execution buy with a 3.38 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 7.320. That's going to be for 304 pips. Stop loss is going to be 6.926. And that's going to be for 90 pips. And entry price is going to be 7.016. Let's get this call down. Here's your next call of the night, LPT USDT. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 7.016. Stop loss is 6.926 for 90 pips. Take profit is 7.320 for 304 pips with a risk to reward ratio of 3.38. Let's move on. We have Pith versus Tether. This is aqua gray blue at uptrend. We're taking this on a buy to 0.1337. It's going to be a long position from current price. You'll find this pair on liquid brokers. This is going to be a 3.78 risk to reward ratio. To take profit, 0.1337. That's going to be for 68 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.1251. That's going to be for 18 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.1269. And here's your next call of the night. Pith USDT. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 0.1269. Stop loss is 0.1251 for 18 pips. Take profit is 0.1337 for 68 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.78. Moving on, we have IOTX versus Tether. We're already in that trade, so we're not going to call it again. We have WCT versus Tether. Again, we're already in that trade, so we're not going to recall it. We have DENT versus Tether. We will be taking this. This is going to be a buy to 0.000776. It's going to be a buy from current position. And again, you'll find this pair on liquid brokers. DENT, D-E-N-T versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy on a 3.11 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 0.000776. That's going to be for 28 pips. Stop loss is 0.000739. That's going to be for 9 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.000748. And here's your next call of the night. DENT versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.000748. Stop loss is 0.000739 for 9 pips. Take profit is 0.000776 for 28 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.11. Let's get this added to the watch list as we continue to get caught up for the morning. You have HOT versus Tether. Again, aqua ray blue is going to be a buy to 0.00108. It's going to be a long position from current price. Grab these parameters and get this out to you. One moment. All right, so this is going to be HOT, USDT, HOT versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a 2.69 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is going to be 0.001080. That's going to be for 35 pips. Stop loss is going to be 1032. That's going to be for 13 pips. Entry price is going to be 0.001045. And here's your next call of the night. HOT versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 0.001045. Stop loss is 0.001032 for 13 pips. Take profit is 0.001080 for 35 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 2.69. All right. Looks like we've hit 3:15 in the morning, so we have yet another call that's coming through. We'll probably get a few more as well. So still on the move of getting caught up. We have a Sway coin versus Tether. This is gray aqua blues. That's a consolidation. We won't be taking that particular trade. We have a Dusk coin versus Tether. That is aqua gray blue in an uptrend. We will take that trade and take it as a buy to 0.0724. That's going to be a long position from current price. Let's get the parameters for this. Again, this is a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on liquid brokers. Dusk, D-U-S-K, USDT. It's going to be a risk to reward ratio of 3.60. Take profit of 0.0724. That's going to be for 36 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.0768 or 678, sorry. That's going to be for 10 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.0688. And here's your next call of the night. Dusk versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.0688. Stop loss is 0.0678 for 10 pips. Take profit as 0.0724 for 36 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.60. Let's get this added to the watch list. We should have about 20 trades left to go, or less than 20. We have TIA versus Tether. This is aqua gray blue, is an uptrend. We will be taking this. This is a buy to 2.113. It's a long position from current price. Let's grab these parameters. Again, you will find this pair on liquid brokers. TIA, TIA, USDT. That's TIA versus Tether. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a 3.30 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is going to be 2.113. That's going to be 432 pips. Stop loss is 1.941. That's going to be for 40 pips. And take profit, entry price is going to be 1.981. Okay. Here's your next call of the night. TIA versus USDT. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 1.981. Stop loss is 1.941 for 40 pips. Take profit is 2.113, 432 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.30. Let's get this added to our list and continue on. We have Lista versus Tether. This is gray, aqua, blue. That's a consolidation. Won't be taking that particular trade. We have Katie versus Tether. This is aqua gray blue. We will be taking this trade. It's going to be a buy to 0.1044. It's going to be a long position from current price. And you will find this pair on liquid brokers. This is a crypto perpetual trade. Caddy, C-A-T-I, USDT, with a 2.88 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is going to be 0.1044. That's going to be for 49 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.0978. And that's going to be for 17 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.0995. And here's your next call of the night. It's going to be Katie, C-A-T-I, USDT. 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.0995. Stop loss is 0.0978 for 17 pips. Take profit is 0.1044 for 49 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 2.88. Moving on to our next signal. This is ton versus tether. Ton versus tether. This is aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. We will be taking this. It's going to be a buy from current price to 3.294. Long position. Give ourselves some additional room on the stop. And this is a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on liquid brokers. Ton, T-O-N, USDT. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a 3.83 risk to reward ratio. Take profit at 3.294. 415 pips. Stop loss at 3.149. That's going to be for 30 pips. And entry price is going to be 3.179. And here's your next call. Ton versus tether. 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. Entry price is 3.179. Stop loss is 3.149 for 30 pips. Take profit is 3.294 for 115 pips with a risk to reward ratio of 3.83. Let's get this added. Moving on. We have U-Links versus Tether. We have gray, aqua, blue. That's consolidation. We won't be entering that trade. Next up, we have Dia versus Tether. We have aqua, gray, blue. That's an uptrend. We will be entering this trade. It's going to be a buy to 0.4652. It's going to be a long position from current price. Again, you will find this on liquid brokers. DIA, DIA, USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. It's going to be a 4.33 risk to reward ratio. to take profit 0.4652. And they're going to be for 221 pips. Stop loss is going to be for 0.4380. That's 51 pips. And entry price is 0.4431. And here's your next call. Dia versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation, a market execution buy. Entry price is 0.4431. Stop loss is 0.4380 for 51 pips. Take profit is 0.4652 for 221 pips, and a risk to reward ratio of 4.33. As a reminder, here are the links to the brokers that I'm using. Here is Liquid Brokers. Here is LHFX. Oop. I screwed up something. I think I screwed up something. Hold on. There we go. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next trade. So that's Dia. Let's get this added to our watch list. We're almost caught up for the morning, which is great. This is Sway Coin. This is Aqua Gray Blue. We will be taking that on a buy to 0.3837. It's going to be a long position from current price. And you will find this again on Liquid Brokers. We have Sway, USDT, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy. This time for a 2.94 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is going to be 0.3837. Be for 265 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.3482. It's going to be for 90 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.3572. Actually, this is on a 30-minute confirmation. Just make sure that that is fixed. And here's your next call of the night. Sway versus USDT, 30-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.3572. Stop loss is 0.3482 for 90 pips. Take profit is 0.3837 for 265 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 2.94. Let's get this added to the watch list and continue going. We have Zero versus Tether. We already called this out on a 15-minute confirmation. This is on a 30-minute. So I'm going to call this out again because it's a new time frame. This is going to be a long position from current price. This take profit is going to be 2.243 or 2.423. Let's give ourselves a little extra room on that stop and get this called out. And all right, so this is zero, ZRO versus Tether. Again, this is going to be on liquid brokers. Risk to reward ratio of 3.62. Take profit is going to be 2.423. And that's going to be for 181 pips. Stop loss is going to be 2.192. That's going to be for 50 pips. And entry price is going to be 2.242. And here's your next call. 0 USDT. 30-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 2.242. Stop loss is 2.192 for 50 pips. Take profit is 2.423 for 181 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 3.62. Moving onwards, we have IO versus Tether. It's going to be a buy confirmation, aqua gray blue, that's an uptrend. It's going to be to 0.881. It's going to be a long position from current price. Oops. I'm going to give ourselves some additional room on this stop. This is a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on liquid brokers. This is going to be another 30-minute confirmation. This time IO versus Tether. 30-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a 3.53 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 0.881. That's going to be for 53 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.813. And that's going to be for 15 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.828. Here's your next call of the night. IO USDT. 30-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.828. Stop loss is 0.813 for 15 pips. Take profit is 0.881 for 53 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 3.53. Moving on, we have LA versus Tether. I can't really tell because this is a new cryptocurrency, whether or not this is an uptrend or a downtrend. So it doesn't have 800 candles yet, so we won't be taking this particular trade. We have Great British Pound versus the Swiss franc. That is invalidated. It hit stop loss. We won't be taking that trade. We have natural gas. This is aqua gray blue. This is an uptrend. We will be entering this And this is 3.6430. It's going to be a long position from current price. And you'll be able to find this on liquid brokers and on LHFX. And this is going to be a red trade. Natural gas. This is going to be a 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a risk to reward ratio of 3.47. Take profit is 3.6430. And that's going to be for 736 pips. Stop loss is going to be 3.5482. That's going to be for 212 pips. And the entry price is going to be 3.5694. And here's your next call of the night. Natural gas, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy, entry price is 3.5694. Stop loss is 3.5482 for 212 pips. Take profit is 3.6430 for 736 pips. And a risk to reward ratio of 3.47. Moving onwards, we have another futures call. This is also on natural gas. It's going to be a buy to 3.652. From current price, it's going to be a long position. Grab the parameters for this. And this is going to be NG1. NG1. Again, you'll find this on Top Step X. NG1. It's a 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy with a risk to reward ratio of 3.57. Take profit is going to be 3.652. That's going to be for 75 pips. Stop loss is going to be 3.556. And that's going to be for 21 pips. And entry price is going to be 3.577. And your next call of the night, NG1, 15-minute confirmation, market execution buy, entry price is 3.577, stop loss is 3.556 for 21 pips, take profit is 3.652 for 75 pips, and a risk to reward ratio of 3.57. Quite literally, we have been calling trades for an hour and 40 minutes straight, and we're just now getting caught up. We've got 3 more left to go. All right, we've got QG1. This is going to be an aqua gray blue, which is an uptrend. It's going to be a buy opportunity to 3.640. Again, you will find this on Top Step X. This is a futures call. This again is going to be a 15-minute confirmation. This is QG1. 15-minute confirmation on a market execution buy with a 3.25 risk reward ratio. Take profit is 3.64. And that's going to be for 13 pips. Stop loss is going to be 3.555. It's going to be for 4 pips. And entry price is going to be 3.575. And here's your next call of the night. QG1, 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 3.575. Stop loss is 3.555 for 4 pips. Take profit is 3.640 for 13 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 3.25. Moving on, we have Rescoin versus Tether. It's a 30-minute confirmation. We will be taking that. It's going to be a buy to 0.1546. Why is this not working the way I want to? Oh, 0.01546. No wonder. Tripping. It's a long position from current price. Gonna have to tighten up this stop a lot to get this to work. Yeah. This is a crypto perpetual trade. You will find this on liquid brokers. Rescoin versus Tether. REZ USDT. This is a 30-minute confirmation with a 3.00 risk reward ratio. Take profit is 0.01546. That's going to be 438 pips. Stop loss is going to be 0.01362. That's going to be for 46 pips. Entry price is going to be 0.01408. Here's your next call of the night. Res versus Tether. 30-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.01408. Stop loss is 0.01362 for 46 pips. Take profit is 0.01546 for 138 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 3.00. And our last trade to catch up on, this is Turbo versus USDT. This is an aqua gray blue, an uptrend. We will be taking this. It's a buy to 0.005997. Long position from current price. This is Turbo versus Tether. It's a 15-minute confirmation market execution buy with a 2.68 risk to reward ratio. Take profit is 0.005997. And that's going to be for 303 pips. Stop loss is 0.005581. That's going to be for 113 pips. And entry price is going to be 0.005694. And at long last, we are caught up for the morning. Here's your next call. Turbo versus Tether, 15-minute confirmation. Market execution buy. Entry price is 0.005694. Stop loss is 0.005581 for 113 pips. Take profit is 0.005997 for 303 pips. And a risk reward ratio of 2.68. Let's get this added to our watch list and go and clean up our watch list to get everything in its proper category. We do have a lot of activity here. So let's grab all of the crypto perpetual trades and get them where they need to be. As you can see, we have called out a metric ton of new trades. All right, and we have EOS and NEO. Both of these are spot. All right, we are now all caught up. So everything's in its proper category, and we're tracking things in live time. It is now 3:48. We are going to be ending the live at the 4 o'clock mark. We may have some more opportunities to enter the market at that point. If we do, we will evaluate those. If we don't, then we'll end the market at that particular time. I am the Pit Messiah, your host for the Quiet Storm live trading session for July the 17th, 2025. If you have found value in the live, I do encourage you to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, and to turn on notifications to keep abreast of when I do go live in the market. At the moment, I'm only streaming live to YouTube. I am going to be expanding that in the future to other platforms as well. The Quiet Storm live trading sessions are held every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 a.m. in the morning. That is the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange. And we run till about 4 a.m. in the morning. We're going to switch to looking at New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. That is the top Forex currency that we're currently in. We called a 15-minute confirmation yesterday that got very close to take profit and then retraced to the 50 EMA. That's going to hit take profit for us eventually. So let's take a look at this on the 1 hour because it's easier to look at. Well, the 30-minute. The 30-minute was called 2 days ago, and that is heavily into profit. Just because it's easier to look at, we'll look at this on the 1 hour. So I have not taken a break in a while. I'm going to get up and use the restroom real quick. We've got about 9 minutes left to go to the top of the hour. Been a fantastic session. Literally nonstop calling since 2 a.m. Can't get better than that. All right, I am back. Man, we really went to work tonight. We did over 30 trades, so very good work. Suppose while we're waiting for 4 a.m., let's go ahead and segue to looking at news, see whether or not we have anything interesting coming up. Let me remove this. And I need to show Forex Factory. Should be able to see this shortly. Okay, there is a metric ton of news, some of which that's already dropped, but as you can see, news pretty much all day. I like to focus on the major news items. So if we go to our calendar, we strip this down, we go down to Thursday. At the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange, this is 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, a little over 3.5 hours from now. You got a triple dump of major news on the United States dollar. This is definitely going to affect the market and will probably cause most of our trade book that we call tonight to almost immediately hit take profit. So should see a deluge of pips around 7:30ish to 8:30ish in the morning, which is always fun. So that's what we're looking at in terms of news. While we're at that, let's take a look at futures. So we got negative futures on the US 30. We have positive futures on the SPX 500 and the NASDAQ 100. We have negative futures on gold. We have positive futures on UK 100, positive futures on the German 30, and positive futures on the UK on the Japanese Nikkei 225. So that may be good news for us if we have some retracement on some indices to perhaps later in the morning get some entries into UK 100, Japanese Nikkei 225, US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ 100. But that remains to be seen. So with that, let's go ahead and get back to trading view. As we await the next 4 minutes to 4 o'clock in the morning, the top of the hour. Because that's a convergence of multiple time frames, we'll have possible opportunities on the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour time frame at 4 a.m. So now the unsexy part of trading, which is just waiting. You haven't had to do much of that tonight because we've been calling trades nonstop, but I'm sure you can stand about 8 minutes of downtime. 3 minutes left to go. I think I've done pretty decent for this being my first night using StreamYard to stream. I'm getting used to the tools. I'll build the branding out eventually. I'm still using the free version, so I don't really have a lot of bells and whistles, but I do enjoy the platform, and I will be using this on a go-forward basis. I was using Zoom before today. So I probably need to hire someone to get me an intro video and an outro video and all that good stuff. Make it look nice and jazzy for you guys. But right now I don't have that. The stream will come in under 2 hours tonight because I started late. I was just literally dragging ass get out of bed and didn't sleep early enough to be lucid. I think I got in bed right before 11 a.m. and then got right up at 1:45 sharp. So I need to get better at getting into bed to be prepared for the London session. Most of the time I am, but last night I definitely was not disciplined. All right, coming up on less than a minute left to go, about 10 seconds to 4 a.m. Let's see what we end up getting here. Again, this process is going to take about 2 to 3 minutes to go through all the assets that we have for trade. Just looking across multiple time frames on about 400 different assets. Should know about 2 minutes in whether or not we have anything. If we don't, then we'll end the live at that point, and I will see you at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's been a pleasure to serve you. I am the Pip Messiah, your host for the Quiet Storm live trading sessions for July the 17th, 2025. Certainly, if you found value in the live and the trades that have been called out, I would really appreciate you subscribing to the channel, liking the video to up the engagement on YouTube, and then turning on those notifications to keep abreast of when I do go live in the market. If you need the brokers that I'm using or access to my Telegram group where I call trades 24/7, you can click on my bio and get that. And I use LHFX and Top 7X as my 3 brokers. And Project Genesis is my private trading group. It does show that we have at least one trading opportunity on UX Links versus Tether. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. On a 30-minute confirmation. This is still in consolidation, gray, aqua, blue. So we won't be taking that. I do expect price to retrace a little bit further. And we really need aqua, gray, blue to confirm an uptrend. We don't have it. So it does not look like we're going to get what we want at 4 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I'll see you guys same bat time, same bat channel at 2 a.m. tomorrow on July the 18th. Have a great morning and cheers.